Hello and welcome. If about a year ago you guessed that this video would be about samurai, you'd be right. And also, I would have no idea how you could do that. Today we're going to push the limits of the pantheons and see how strong we can make a regular old human unit. Originally, last year, I was going to use berserks because the new god in Retold, Freyr, got a bunch of extra bonuses to them, and I wanted to see what I could do with that. We'll see where it goes from here. Alright, so it begins. We're going to send a 2-population berserk against a 3-population fanatic. Berserks are generalists, while fanatics get an anti-infantry bonus, and berserks are infantry. Berserks start out in Archaic Age only dealing 0.7 damage. Obviously, the berserk loses. Let's upgrade the berserk to a champion, and give it some blacksmith upgrades, while keeping the fanatic at base level. The berserk does a better job, but still loses. The fanatic took his tree. Now let's give the berserk iron upgrades. You can see on the right I have a handy dandy power meter, which is increasing with these upgrades. This time, the berserk beats the fanatic. I've taken the liberty to skip ahead a bit and fully upgrade the berserk with all available minor god technologies. This is because I'm going to pit it against a champion fanatic with full iron upgrades. Let's see if this slightly cheated berserk can win. No, he can't. Let's resign. Maybe just even quit. No! This is a berserk with all upgrades activated across all minor gods from all pantheons. Let's see what he's got. Let's see what we've got here. Champion Infantry, Dwarven Weapons, Dionysia, Greatest of 50, Call of Valhalla, Berserker Gang, Freyr's Gift, Divine Silk, Katagaji, and he's even a sumo wrestler. We are cooking. Okay. It's time to give the fanatic his minor god upgrades. He isn't getting supercharged like we are because the berserk just wouldn't have a chance. We're going to give the berserk extra bonuses while keeping the fanatic honest. He's getting Bite of the Shark, which grants a small DPS bonus, and Devotees of Atlas, which gives a rather large attack speed bonus depending on how much damage the fanatic has taken. At low HP, it cranks up to 98% faster attack. Unfortunately, the berserk lost. So what else can we even do? How about we give him literally all military bonuses that we possibly can?
I'm about to go off like a weapon, fuel to the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession, I will not stop, no, I'm never second guessing. I got a god complex, haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. Oh! Tear it up like I'm Jason. I see the world like it's ready for the taking. I see this place like a game I'm playing. Straight to the bank to collect my payments. No negotiations, it's my way, I was born impatient. And like a damn Freemason, I'll run this nation.
This berserk is now a horse, a siege weapon, an archer, though without a ranged attack those bonuses mostly don't apply, and a whole bunch of other things. He has crazy lifesteal, damage, health, you name it. But he still can't beat 5 samurai. Time for another boost. We're going to turn the berserk into the new samurai unit. We've got 874 HP, 90% hack armor, 81% pierce armor, 10 movement speed, 70 hack damage, 2 divine damage, and he attacks twice per second. Once again, he has not had his base stats modified, there is no mod in this game, it is just giving him all of the techs possible. Samurai have 4 population, even more than the Fanatic, so our base unit is much stronger. If you go back and compare to the Berserk stats, you can see that the Berserk gets about 5 more Minor God technologies. Even with those, however, the Samurai has about twice the HP and about 50% more DPS, which makes sense given that it takes up double the population space. I think never mind, he can't kill 6 heroes because I gave him myth unit bonuses. Let's just backtrack that. Okay, fair enough. Even so, pitted against some of the 2 strongest non-campaign units, he couldn't do it. Without Micro. Keep in mind that the Son of Osiris' divine damage completely bypasses all that extra armor we gave him through upgrades. Let's just focus fire the Son of Osiris and see what happens. We beat the heroes. Our Samurai gets hero bonuses, but will still be subject to myth unit special attacks like a normal unit would be. Let's see if he can take on a Titan. This deadly myth unit has 2 Minor God technologies. Celerity gives it a reduced attack interval, which is the same thing as increased attack speed, and Mythic Rejuvenation gives it increased health regeneration, making the Atlantean Titan, I think, the strongest out of all of them. It looks like he can, but it's going a bit slow. Let's finally turn this up to maximum power. The Samurai can now beat Kronos that we pitted him against in the very beginning, but to make it a bit faster, let's turn this Yojimbo into the 7 Samurai. Finally, let's see how these guys do against some really strong units. As always, no mods used, these guys are just that strong.
He says I keep the faith, the only thing gives me grief, gives